Okay, so yesterday I showed this flip chart, right, which is a flip chart that talks about the flow in order for us to process payment and automate the whole process so that this can happen at any time of the day. So, you know, when people say that it's possible to be making money and you'll be paid while you're asleep, ultimately this is what it means, right, in the digital world, whereby this whole thing is processed, it's automated, so that when a person goes from one step to another, this whole thing is done automatically, and it can be done automatically if it's set up correctly, right? So that's what we're doing right now. So as you can see yesterday, what the only thing that we have done so far is we have created this cover page, and right now, and we also have uploaded this product. So we've done this. Right? So in other words, the two things that we have not done yet is having a real PayPal button to process payments, having a member page for them to download the product, and then finally linking it all together, right? So that is what we're doing right now. So one of the things that I mentioned yesterday is that I said these 3 days here we are building a money machine. That's what we're doing, right? And with every machine, there are always different components in a machine, and we need to assemble the different parts and put them together. The problem with the mistake that most people make outside of this room is that all the tools are out there. The problem is they don't know what sort of tools to put together so that it becomes a money-making machine, right? So here's what we're going to be talking about this session. Now in this session, I'm going to be introducing to you a new thing in the system, and this thing is called what's this word called, please?
Plugins.
Like your plugins, right? Now, plugins is something that what makes our system powerful. You see, think of plugins this way. In our system, there are more than 10,000 plus available plugins. Alright, and most of these plugins, they are free. The problem is most people don't know what sort of plugins to use. Think of it the same way. Think of it as a car engine, and right now the top 1,000 cars, they took the engine apart, they disassembled the engine, and inside this room there are more than 10,000 parts of what makes an engine from over 100 different cars, right? So that is the problem that most people face. All the parts are there. The problem is they don't know how to put it together so that it becomes one smooth money-making machine for an online business, right? The parts are all there. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at these plugins, which is really just components, and we're going to be adding the components that we actually need in our business and not touching the ones that actually don't do us any good. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, thank you. So right now this session, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce to you the first plugin, and this first plugin is a plugin for this page. What is this page called, please?
Member.
Thank you. It's called our member page, right? And this member page is the same process as our about page, our contact page. It's the same process as creating those pages, but the only difference with this member page is that this is a special page because this page cannot appear to the public. Because if this page appears to the public, then nobody will be buying your product because they can see it on your website, right? So we need to hide this page so that it doesn't appear to the public, all right? And in order to do that, what we're going to do is we are going to get our first plugin together, and before I tell you the name of the plugin, what we're going to do is, so go ahead and right now just open up your laptop list and log into your dashboard right now. Alright, so log into your dashboard right now. I'll give you a couple of minutes to get connected online.
Có điện cho chị.
Chưa không có. Em có cần photo cái cuốn tiếng Anh đó không?
Có chứ.
Anh này có nè, chưa đi luôn nữa. 50.000 á.
Photo về mình coi cách viết văn.
Nếu mình hiểu tiếng Anh thì mình không bản gốc.
Copy paste cho lẹ. Copy paste cho lẹ. Rồi chắc đầu ngồi nghỉ rồi, xong mệt. Thời gian để dành kiếm tiền đó.
Giờ bây giờ kiếm tiền nói chuyện như Bill Gates. Bây giờ nó làm nhiều.
Ủa vô sao quên rồi ta.
Okay, can I see a show of hands if you're on this page right now? How many of you are on this page? Okay, thank you. So, what we're going to do is, I'd like you to look on the left-hand side where it says plugins. On the left-hand side where it says plugins, just put your mouse over it and click on Add New. Plugins, and click on Add New. Alright, so go ahead and plugins and click on Add New. And you should be able to see a page that's similar to this. Over here, you should be able to see a little box that says Search Plugins. Okay, so the name of this plugin is called Exclude Pages. What's the name of this plugin, please?
Exclude page.
Thank you, Exclude Pages. So what you're going to do is you're going to type this word in, Exclude Pages with an S. And you're going to type it in over here, and this is the name of the first plugin. Alright, so go ahead and type in Exclude Pages inside this box over here. Okay, and just press Enter. And you should see something like this appear. Alright, so so the thing that you want to look for, where it says exclude pages, alright, you want to make sure that it says exclude pages over here. And when you see the word install now, okay, just click on install now. The website will ask you to confirm if you want to install this plugin. You just put OK. Alright, and click on OK. So click on install now, press OK. And one of the things it will say is that there's this blue button that says activate plugin. So you want to click on activate plugin. Alright, so go ahead and click on activate plugin. If you can't find this, you can just raise your hand and the coach will come and help you. Alright, so if you can't find this, you can't activate it, just raise your hand and the coach will come to you. This one and back. Alright, so just click on activate plugin. And if you did it correctly, it will say plugin activated at the top. Alright, so 1 minute for everyone to activate this plugin. Okay, can I see a show of hands if you have successfully activated this plugin? Okay, thank you. So, very nice. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. Alright, so next thing that we're going to do is we are going to create this member page. So again, if we were to go and create pages, where should we go to? Thank you, pages. And then? Thank you. Go to pages, click on add new. That's right. So go to pages and click on add new. Alright, so the page which you see up here is the same place that we use to create our contact and our about page. Now if you did it correctly, one of the things now you'll notice, one of the extras is if you were to scroll down, you will now see this thing up here which says exclude pages, this box. Now this box was initially not here. It's only here now because you activated the plugin correctly. And if you activated the plugin correctly, you'll be able to see this box, right? Can I see a show of hands? How many of you see this box on your screen right now? Okay, thank you. Alright, very nice. So what we're going to do is we are going to create this member page. And we're just going to just call it member right now. Just go ahead and type out member. And right now, what we're going to do is I've given you a template on how to create this member page and what to say. And in your workbooks, if it's an English version, it's in 3-20. Right? And if it's Vietnamese, it's 3-19. So what you're going to do right now, 3-20 and 3-19, 19 on the Vietnamese version. Now what you're going to do right now is you're just going to type out what you see. Okay. Now again, one of the things I want to mention is that even the thank you pages for different products are already done for you. But the most important thing right now is we want you to get practice first, right? To see how a thank you page is created. Alright, so we're going to be doing this together. So just look at your workbooks and just fill in the blanks. And just type out what you see over here, all the way to the end. Alright, all the way to the end. So I'll give you guys 5 minutes to do this.
Ủa làm hết luôn hả?
Không anh chị.
Làm như cái ví dụ không được hả?
Đánh đến đâu chị? Có gì ở cái này?
Chết rồi.
Sao chị?
Đúng rồi, nó có cái đường link nữa. Sao chị đánh nó không nè? Cái này bị mất chữ rồi, anh có bị không? Em có bị không? Sao chị đánh này bị mất chữ? Mất nè. Nè, nè, anh nhìn em đánh này nè, đánh gấu luôn nè. Đánh gấu luôn nè.
Chà.
Nè. Được không? Vẫn thiếu không nó có hiện lên số cho nó được chữ. Nếu mà nó không có cái câu đó Nếu như mà không mở thì nó không bị bên số, xong nó mất hết cái mực bên trên.
Có sau này em biết được anh học
làm sao để nó ra tiếng Việt ta.
Then, and begin finishing up these. Okay, so right now, please have your eyes up on the screen. So what we're going to do right now is, on this page, where it says exclude pages, and it says include this page in the list of pages, you want to uncheck this box so that it is not included, right? So uncheck this box so that this page is not included in the list of pages. So go ahead and uncheck this box. And once you have unchecked the box, go ahead and click on Publish. So go ahead and click on Publish. Now if you were to go back to your website, one of the things you'll notice is that the member page does not appear over here right now. So you've done it correctly. Even though you have published the page, you'll notice that the member page does not appear up on your page right now. Right? So just go ahead and check that. So head back out to your dashboard right now. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is this. We want to link these two things together first. Remember we say that this whole flow needs to happen automatically, right? So we need to link all these things together. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to link these two processes together. And we want to take our product and put it on our member page. So that's what we're doing right now, because these two things need to happen together. So this product, we're going to put it on our member page. And in order for this to happen, we created a product yesterday, right? How many of you remember uploading your PDF file? Can I see a show of hands? How many of you remember doing that? Okay, thank you. So what we're going to do is, when we uploaded our PDF file, where do we go to? Go and tell me. Media, right? So media media, go to library. So go to media and click on library. Now you should be able to see a file located over there. This was the file you uploaded yesterday. So go ahead and click on this file. And this is the URL. Alright, so on the right hand side, look for this thing that says URL and highlight the whole thing over here. Highlight the whole thing, right click it and click on copy. Okay, so highlight the whole thing and click on copy. Okay, what you're going to do now is you're just going to right click, you're going to click on copy, and now head back out to your dashboard and go to pages and go to all pages, because we're going to go back to our member page to edit this page. So where it says member page, go to click on edit. So just below the member page, the member word over here, there's the word edit. So click on edit. So you should be able to go back to your member page. And right at the end, right at the bottom, just go ahead and paste your link that you have copied right here. Okay, this link over here that you just copied. Now to check this, just make sure that this whole link over here, it needs to start with HTTP and end with .pdf, right? And end with your .pdf file. So when you paste this link over here, just check to make sure that your link starts with HTTP and ends with .pdf. Alright, so you have 1 minute to do this, 1 minute to do this.
Ủa sao mà anh tùy làm dáng nó là sao nó có cái
Đây hả? Bấm vào đây. Bét vô đã. Dán vào chỗ nào? Tức là đây thì
Alright, can I see a show of hands if you have successfully pasted this thing over here? Show of hands. Okay, thank you. Is there anyone who has not pasted this yet? Anyone not yet done this? 2 people, 3 people? Okay, so another 30 seconds.
Để đó
30
chờ.
seconds.
Bộ dán vô nó không vô không?
Phải đưa con chuột lên lên hàng cho.
Alright, so one thing to mention. One thing to mention is that over here, the order. If this page is not shown to the public, do you think we need to change this?
No.
Do you think we need to change this?
No.
No, right? Because we can leave this as it is because this page is not visible to the public anyway. So we can just leave it as it is. Alright, the next thing that we are going to do is this. Alright, so you have to pay close attention to what I'm going to do. Over here, where this is my link, I'm just going to copy it again. The part where it says, here's the guide, and you put your product name here, right? So this is the part where you put in your product name here. Now this product name, whatever it is, so for example, my product is called Make Money Online in Peng Joon. This could be whatever your product name is. What you're going to do is you're just going to highlight your product name, and you're going to look for this icon. This icon that says Insert Edit Link. If you put your mouse over it, it will say Insert/Edit Link. It looks like an icon like a paper clip or like a chain, right? So just click on that and you should be able to see something like this. The next thing you're going to do is you are going to delete this portion and just paste this link over here. Alright, you're going to paste the link over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to just check this box as well, which says open link in a new window. And then you're going to click on add link. Alright, so again, paste your link over here, check this box, and then click on add link. And once you've done that, you'll be able to see that your product now is highlighted in blue. The sentence is now highlighted in blue. Alright, so 30 seconds for everyone else to do this. 30 seconds.
Cái là ở trên.
Cái chai cái ủa sao có rồi? Sao tắt người ta? Đúng rồi. Nãy em cắm sâu không?
Nó có điện mà.
Không, nhưng mà tự nhiên nó tắt á, là cái dây nó lỏng phải không? Tự nhiên mình đá trúng.
Lần đầu chọc chị.
Em mở lên cái trang thành viên lên nó hiện lên.
Đúng rồi. Xong rồi.
Ủa sao tự nhiên?
Vấn đề là viết cái này nửa tiếng Việt và nửa tiếng Việt không dấu ra, không biết sao đâu. Sao cho nó ra tiếng Việt hết được ta?
Ủa sao cắm chung với nhau mà tự nhiên máy thì tắt, cái máy kia cũng tắt, hai máy này không tắt. Kỹ à?
Mấy nào tắt?
Máy chiếu.
Máy chiếu không tắt luôn hả?
Không hiểu luôn. Trời đặc biệt quá. Của em bấm vô cái này nó không có hiện member đúng không? Cái chị em hiện member là sai hả? Có không?
Vậy là nãy chị chưa tích cái nút này.
Có, tích rồi.
Đừng có tích. Cái nút này chị phải không có tích. Nó phải trống như thế này nó mới không có hiện lên. Chị hiểu không?
Alright, can I see a show of hands if you're on this step right now? Can I see a show of hands if you're on this step right now? Okay, thank you. So,
Nó làm được rồi.
Không
one
có
of the
tích.
things that I want
Chị
to
tích là
mention
nó hiện lên.
is that this link which you see over here, the HTTP and it ends at .pdf. Now in your real page, in your real member page, this is not going to be there. But for now, we want to leave it over here so that if there's any problems, a coach will be able to identify where your product is. Alright, so in the live member page, this link won't be here. We will delete this. But for now, just leave it over here just so that we can see that you have a product over here right now, right? So on the live member website, you will only end up over here, right? You will not have your PDF file link over here. But right now, just leave it over here so that we can identify if everything is running smoothly for you. Alright, so the next thing which you do is just to click on the blue button that says update. So update this page right now.
Ủa chị bát mà nó không có hiện ra ta.
Rồi, chị có bi chưa?
Có biết rồi.
Chị đóng cái đó lại, đóng lại.
Okay, the next thing is if you can have your eyes up here. I want to show you one of the reasons why we're going to do what we're doing. And it's very important that you understand this. Now, if you look at all the pages we have created so far, I'm just going to click on the About page, the Offer page, the Contact page. Now, one of the things you notice, if you have to open up your About, Offer, and Contact page, you'll notice that the page URL or the page name, you see that right now it says page ID equals 6, page ID equals 14, page ID equals 4. Now, basically, how it works is that even if I were to open this blog post that I made yesterday on how to quit smoking, if I were to open this up, you'll notice that it says P equals to 10. Now, again, I just want to quickly show you what this means. Now, so you see, just have your eyes up here over here. You don't need to be looking at your screens right now. Now, before this, every time we create a new post or a new page, what the system will do is it will generate and label the pages. For example, P equals 4, P equals 6, P equals 8, P equals 9. This is every time you create a new page, they will just automatically number these pages, right? This is how the system works. But right now what we're going to do is we want to change it so that it's more search engine friendly. Now this will make a lot more sense when we're talking about driving traffic this evening. But right now what we're doing is we want to change how the system works so that whenever we create new pages, they don't call the page name as numbers, as 4, 6, 8, 9, and stuff like that, right? What we're going to do, and again, just have your eyes up here because we'll be doing this together again later. One of the things that we're going to do right now is we're going to change this thing called permalinks. Alright? And again, just look over here right now. You don't have to be doing this right now. And I'm going to change this so that it follows this thing called post name. And if I were to click on Save Changes, and if I were to go back to my website, right now I'm going to open back the same About page, the same Offer page, the same Contact page. And now you notice it's like at mywebsitename.com/about, my name, website name.com/offer, my website name.com/contact. Now if I were to open back the How to Quit Smoking blog post right now, it's now my website name.com how to quit smoking. So as you can see over here, right now, just by clicking a button, the difference now is no longer .com/p equals to numbers, but rather now it's .com/ for example over here, it's now how to quit smoking. Now something like that might seem so simple, but this is going to make a huge difference in how our website is structured and also how search engines look at our website. Now before this, I created this post on how to quit smoking yesterday, right? By putting a video in here. Now to Google, if it was based on what was done yesterday, to them it's just my website name.com p equals 8, for example, right? Google does not know what p equals 8 means. But right now, because we've changed the permalinks, it's now .com/how to quit smoking. So now Google understands that this page is related to the keyword how to quit smoking. Right? So that's why, remember we talked about yesterday, I said keywords is the language of the internet. Now we are making our website more and more search engine friendly. Alright, so now I didn't want you guys to be following blindly, so I want you to understand, why you are doing this. So it's very important to understand. Alright, so now we're going to do that together. So go ahead and go back to your dashboard. And go to your dashboard and go to Settings. Right at the bottom, Settings, and click on Permalinks. So right at the end, before this it was on default. Right now you're going to change from default to post name. And once you've done that, click on Save Changes. And now, if you want to test to see if you have enabled it correctly, if you go back to your website right now, you'll see that your About, your Offer, and your Contact page is now at your website name.com/about. It's now at your website name.com/offer. Right? So this is the difference, is if you have enabled permalinks. So same thing, if you were to go to your website name.com/member, you should be able to see your member page over here right now, right? So just go ahead and do those tests. Just 30 seconds to just make sure that this is correct. Alright, so what we're going to do right now in this session is the next thing. Now, if you look at over here, alright, so this is what we have done so far. We've created the offer page. We've created the member page now. So this is done. We've created the product. And we have linked these two things together. We've put the product in this member page. So the only thing that's left right now is we need this PayPal button. We need to take this PayPal button and put it on the offer page so that these two links together. And then after that, we need to link the PayPal button so that when a person makes us payment, they will be automatically, what's the keyword here please? Thank you, they will be automatically taken to the member page. So again, the whole flow would be this. A customer comes to our offer page. They click on the button to make payment. They're taken to PayPal to make payment. They take out a credit card. They key in their credit card details, Visa, MasterCard, Amex. After making payment, PayPal automatically takes them to the member page. At the member page, they are able to download their product. Right? And this whole thing happens one smooth flow. Right? At any time, it doesn't require you, when a person